Okay guys, hope you're ready for some awesomeness. This is Hwasin versus Julyzerg for the Shinhan Bank Pro Leagues, and I voted for Julyzerg to win this match, but I'm not quite sure because he's no longer in his prime, and there's Hwasin right there. This is Julyzerg, Teal Zerg, on the map Longinus, and there's Julyzerg. Yep. So Julyzerg is at 3 o'clock, while Hwasin, the blue Terran, is about 7 o'clock. Now I'm hoping this is a good game because it should be a good game with July's awesome Mutalisk micro, and he's also very good in just as playing Zerg. But he's not as good as he was, and Hwasin, just like Bisu, is becoming one of the newer better players. And Scouting SCV is coming out, looks like, on the minimap. I'm not quite sure what it's doing. Maybe he's doing a fast expansion or walling off. Yep. So there is a supply depot going up right there. And Longinus is it's a map where Terrans like to wall as quickly as they can in this spot, because it's a lot easier to wall and it's very easy to defend. You only need 2 buildings and 1 unit. And in doing so, you are able to have your natural easily secured in the beginning of the game. So you can take it whenever you want. So it looks like Julyzerg is going to do a standard 12 hat build, 12 hatchery, 11 spawning pool. Quite strange that he is not scouting with his 9th drone. So we'll just see. He is opting to have better resources than his scout, and there goes the 11 spawning pool. Now we will see what will go on. I'm definitely not expecting a rush from either of them because of Hwasin's early wall in and also Julyzerg's no scout. And when you want to do a rush, you will need a scout, so you know which base to rush. And this wall-in, Hwasin is actually doing the full wall-in, where he has 3 buildings, and there goes a scouting drone. It's a pretty late scout, and the wall is already up. And I kind of disapprove with the placement of Hwasin's wall, because units can move beneath the barracks. Maybe not. I think it's the other way around. But there goes the expansion for Hwasin, and he is making an expansion right now with his SCVs. And it looks like Julyzerg is doing a 3 hatch tech, and this is a very, very safe and standard build that Zergs decide to do. It's safe because if you are attacked, you will have a lot of defense. You'll be able to produce enough units in order to fend off any kind of attack. And the only bad thing about this kind of build is that it slows your tech a little bit. As you can see, the extractor has only just been finished, and there have been 2 Zerglings created to just fend off the scouting SCV. And it looks like Hwasin is also going to do a pretty much standard build, getting 3 barracks. Not sure if I see an academy yet, but we will see. So there's just 1 Zergling going around, going to chase this SCV. So it's sort of giving Hwasin something to micro, because if he doesn't micro it, it will die, pretty much. And Julyzerg, I'm hoping that he wins because I voted for him on teamliquid.net. But I'm really not too sure because Hwasin has been playing very well lately, while Julyzerg has been slacking a lot. And now this Zergling tried to get in, but there was a Marine blocking the spot where I was talking about that units could get in. So actually, his placement wasn't good, as I said, but he's just using a Marine to block it. And looks like this will be a Mutalisk build, or fast lurkers, because Zerg usually needs to get early gases in 2 expansions to have a Mutalisk build, and there is a lair that is a prerequisite for lurkers or Spire. Now, we see this scouting Zergling just staying outside of Hwasin's base, and you'll see many players do this just because of the fact that you'll know when your opponent is attacking or trying to push out. And there was an academy going up already. It was already researching something. Probably stim packs, but also maybe the U-150 shells or whatever they're called, which give Marines longer range. I don't know which one he was researching first, but there is a spire, and that's a very nice placement by Julyzerg, because okay, so never mind. Looks like Hwasin is deciding to attack. He has medics, an SCV, and a lot of Marines. And so Sunkens will probably be created very quickly. Julyzerg did see it with his scouting Zerglings. There is a spire going up. Uh-oh. Okay, get some more Sunkens than that. He needs more Sunkens than that. Okay, so Julyzerg does have speed, but he is going to take out that scouting SCV. There's a large amount of Zerglings, but an Overlord is going to go down. This is going to hinder Julyzerg's. Okay, so this creep colony is going down. The drones are coming out to attack. The Zerglings are also coming to attack, but these Marines have been stimmed. They are doing major damage. The Sunken is being created, but almost no Marines are going down. Oh my god. The Sunken is also going to go down. Marines, barely any of them died. Looks like Julyzerg will lose his natural. No defense over there. The natural is going down. And the Marines will not be able to be killed unless there are some Sunkens. But the good thing is he killed an Overlord. So Julyzerg was not able to produce more units. And Hwasin is micro-reading this very carefully. Julyzerg is getting a large amount of Zerglings, but it is not going to do much because his natural is already dead. The Zerglings barely killing anything. Only killed like about 3 Marines. GG! Julyzerg. Julyzerg played pretty poorly. I would have to say the reason he lost was not sufficient enough defense. His style... most players know that his style is to go Mutalisks because his Mutalisk micro is probably one of the best, and such fast tech leaves him vulnerable to such a Marine rush, such as that Marine medic rush. And you can see that Hwasin quickly teched to get his medics and to also get his stim packs. Without the stim packs, attack would not have been successful. Without the medics, it also would not have been successful. And you can see a large amount of drones and Zerglings tried to take out those Marines, but they were very unsuccessful because stim packs do major damage with Marines, and the medics can heal them very quickly. So you can see why such an early tech build is pretty risky. And even though if you have great muta micro, it can win you the game, it can also cost you the game because it costs lots of resources to tech that fast. And even with 3 hatchery tech, which gives you fast production of units to give defense, it's not fast enough if your opponent already has a large amount of units. So if I was Julyzerg, I'd probably have gotten a couple of Sunkens right away when I saw those when I saw those Marines coming in, because Sunkens fend off Marines much easier than Zerglings. As you saw, those Zerglings and drones pretty much did nothing to those Marines. And if he got 2 or 3, it pretty much would have fended the Marines off for a little bit until he got enough Marines and drones. And those Sunkens could also be teamed up with drones and Zerglings to do even more damage and defend even more well. So Julyzerg playing a little risky, didn't get enough defense, and so he lost this game. But it was a GG. Good game.